Hello, Peter here, your Pinoy accountant. And in this video, pag-usapan natin yung ating quarterly remittance ng ating mga income taxes withheld. Or in our example, dito is yung rent, yung pag-withhold natin ng payments na ating mga rental payments to our landlords or yung pag nag-uupa tayo sa ating mga lessors. So, today, yung deadline natin is the 1601 EQ plus the QAP or the quarterly alpha list of payees. So, if yung sa September, if pansin niyo, that's the end of the third quarter. So pag end ng third quarter or pag end ng quarter, yung next nyo na i-file is the 1601 EQ na, hindi na yung 0619-E. So, balikan natin yung ating example. So in today's video pala, there will be three parts. So yung first part ng video natin, we'll just talk itong theories and yung mga deadlines and ano yung mga entries and paano natin i-compute yung expanded withholding tax. And then the second part of the video is mag-actual tayo na yung pag-input na mismo doon sa EBIR form. So using the 1601 EQ. And yung last part ng video natin is gagawa tayo ng QAP or the quarterly alpha list of payees using the ano naman yung alpha list data entry and validation. So eto, let's start, let's begin, and don't forget to subscribe pala sa ating YouTube channel, Pinoy Accountant. So ito yung example natin in our previous video about yung expanded withholding tax ng rent. So required tayo mag-withhold ng 5% of that. So in our example, ito yung example natin last time, ito din yung example natin is si Monkey D. Luffy is renting a space for his ramen food cart from Sasuke. So that is for 10,000 pesos a month. So paano ba pag-compute niyan ng expanded withholding tax niyan is just simple ha. 5% of the rent expense, that's your expanded withholding tax payable, and yung balance niyan, that will be yung cash payment ninyo. So dalawang scenario kasi yung pwedeng that could happen is ayaw ni lessor na mabawasan yung 10,000. And yung gagawin ninyo dyan is kailangan nyo i-gross up. So, dalawang scenario yan. Yung first is ito talaga yung dapat. Ito talaga yung kailangan natin gawin is kailangan natin mag-withhold ng payment. Yung rental payments natin, kailangan natin withholdan, I mean. So, instead of 10,000 na yung ibibigay natin kay Sasuke for the space, yung cash na ibabayad natin sa kanya is 9,500. And yung 500 is yan yung ating expanded withholding tax payable. And i-issuehan natin si Sasuke ng Form 2307 naman so that magagamit niya yun as deduction sa kanyang income tax payable. So, yung second scenario, again, quick review lang is, yung gagawin natin is we need to gross up. So, we will assume na yung 10,000 is already net na ng 5%. So, yung gagawin natin is yung 10,000 i-divide natin ng 0.95 or 95%. So, that would give you your rent expense. And then, multiply it by 5%. So, that will give you your expanded withholding tax payable. And yung cash na matatanggap ni Sasuke is buong 10,000. So, yan yung ating yung pag-compute niyan. And the entries pala is debit nyo yung rent expense, credit nyo yung expanded withholding tax payable, and then credit nyo yung cash. And that is the record rent expense for the month. So, yung forms na gagamitin natin, so madami din kasing nako-confuse kung ano yung form na gagamitin. So, again, yung first 2 months ng quarter, yung gagamitin niyo is 0619-E. So, ito yung example natin ha. For the month of January, February, March, so yan yung first quarter. So, for January and February, yan yung gagamitin natin is a 0619-E. And yung deadline yan is the 10th day of the following month. So, yung January, mag-sample lang tayo ng isang quarter ha. Yung January, yung deadline, yung form na gamitin natin is 0619E. Deadline is February 10. And yung February naman na rentals natin, again, 0619E yung gagamitin. Yung deadline niya is March 10. So, yung end ng quarter, which will be yung month of March. So, ito na yung gagamitin natin, yung form na 1601EQ plus mag-quarterly alpha list of payees tayo. So, yung deadline yan is on the last day of the following month, ending the quarter. So, currently, September tayo, month of September. So, again, that is third quarter, July, August, and September. So, end of third quarter. So, yung form na gamitin natin is 1601EQ plus yung QAP. And yung deadline yan is October 31. So, malapit na yung deadline. So, magpa-file na tayo ngayon. So, before the deadline. So, quick computation lang. So, very easy lang sa pag-compute ng ating itong expanded withholding tax. So in our example, rental yung ating yung expanded withholding tax payable natin, which is very common. If nagre-rent tayo, kailangan natin mag-withhold ng 5%. So ito yung computation. Again, the expanded withholding tax for the third quarter 2025. So months covered, July, August, September. So very easy lang. So ilagay nyo lang yung months covered, July, August, and September. So magkano yung rental natin is 10,000 per month. So 10,000 sa July, August, 10,000, and September, 10,000. And multiply nyo lang yan ng 5%. Yan, 10,000 multiplied by 5%. So 500 yung expanded withholding tax for July, 500 yung sa August, 500 din sa September. So yung total na third quarter natin na rental is 30,000 and yung total na supposed to be na expanded withholding tax payable natin is 1,500. So ililess natin yung mga remittances made na from the previous months. So yung July natin, 'di ba, na withholding, renimit natin siya nung August 10. And yung sa August naman, renimit natin siya nung September 10, which is the deadline ng remittance. So each 500, 500. So yung total remittances made natin for the third quarter is 1,000. So that will give us still due for the third quarter is 500. So yung pag-file nyo ng 1601 EQ, yung due nyo dapat dyan is 500 if you were able to pay nung expanded withholding tax payable nung July and August. So yung September na lang yung remaining balance. So yan lang yung ating quick discussion sa theory. So next is fill out na natin yung actual form using the EBIR form. So open na natin yung ating EBIR form. So ito, open na natin yung ating EBIR form. So lagay nyo lang yung TIN number ninyo if first time ninyo itong i-fill outan or using this app. So mag-download nyo to sa BIR na website. Ipo-post ko lang yung link sa ating description box. So ayan, automatic na yan if this is your second time of using it. Ayan, naka-pre-fill na yung details niyo. Yung RDO code, line of business, your taxpayer's name, registered address, zip code, telephone number, email address. So magse-select na tayo ng form. Again, 1601 EQ yung gagamitin natin. So ito, 1601 EQ. Quarterly remittance return of creditable income taxes withheld expanded. So i-click ninyo. I-click ninyo and then click nyo itong fill up. And then okay. So hintayin natin mag-load. Ayan, so once nag-load na, so let's fill out na itong form na 1601 EQ. So for the year 2025 and quarter, so again, we are filing for the third quarter na. So amended return, so no, if this is your first time filing it, if in-amend nyo yung previously filed nyo, yes, but in our example natin is no. Any taxes withheld, of course, may taxes withheld tayo dun sa rental, so yes. Number of sheets attached is 0 lang ninyo. And then, check nyo lang ano yung mga other background information na kailangan pa ng details. So, na-fill outan na to, registered address, zip code, kompleto na, contact number, and dito tayo sa category of withholding agent. So, private tayo. Ayan, so nag-load pa siya. So, private. So, I think madaming gumagamit ngayon kaya medyo mabagal. Anyway, so proceed tayo. So, part 2, computation of tax na tayo. So, i-click nyo itong ATC. Ayan, click nyo ATC. Again, hintayin natin mag-load. So, ano ba yung pipiliin natin dito? The rental is WI 100. Kita ninyo, ito. WI 100. Rentals on gross, rental or lease. Ayan. So, if your lessor is an individual or sole proprietor, WI 100 yung gagamitin natin. If ano naman yun, if you're renting from a corporation or mga cooperative, WC yung gamitin. So, ibig sabihin ng WI is individual and WC is corporation. So, ang example natin si Sasuke is just an individual. Yung lessor yung basihan dito ha, hindi kayo. So, individual yung ating lessor and individual din naman tayo. Yung iba kasi na-confuse kung ano yung gagamitin na ATC which is WI ba or WC. So, yung pagbabasihan natin is yung lessor or sino yung nagpapaupa. So, again, individual si Sasuke. So, WI 100 yung gagamitin natin. So, if corporation naman yung kung saan tayo nagre-rent, WC 100 yung gagamitin natin. So, ayan, WI 100 yung gagamitin natin. And then, sa baba, click nyo yung OK. Ayan. So, tax base is the consolidated for the quarter. So, ano ibig sabihin? So, yung total ng quarter na rental, dyan yung ilalagay nyo. So, that is for July, August, and September. So, balikan yung ating computation kanina. So, ano lang yan, pakita ko na lang sa inyo ulit. It's just 10,000 per month. So, times 3, so that is 30,000. So, kita ko lang ulit sa inyo yung computation. Yan. So, ito yung computation natin, di ba? 10,000 July, 10,000 August, 10,000 September. So, yung total for the third quarter is 30,000. And yung expanded withholding tax dyan is 1,500. So, balik tayo sa ating EBIR form. Ayan. So, yung ilalagay natin dito is 30,000. Yan yung total ng July, August, and September. Ayan. So, kita ninyo, multiplied by 5%. Yung tax withheld dapat is 1,500. So, saan na ilalagay yung mga remittances made? So, dito na, less remittances made. First month of the quarter, if natatandaan ninyo, July, nag-remit na tayo niyan ng 500. So, lagay nyo dyan 500. And then, second month of the quarter, nag-remit na din tayo niyan ng 500. So, lagay nyo 500. Ayan. So, ayan, over remittance, wala naman from the previous quarter. So, yung total remittances made natin is 1,000. And yung tax still due is 500. So, penalties, wala pa yung penalties dahil on time tayo. So, always remember, dapat on time kayo mag-file so that wala tayong penalties. Ito, kita nyo naman, may surcharge, interest, and compromise. If late na kayo, kailangan nyo pumunta sa inyong RDO so that sila magko-compute ng inyong mga penalties. So, ito, I think we're done. So, i-click nyo lang yung validate. Ayan, kita nyo, validation successful. Okay ninyo. And then, i-save. Okay? And then, i-print ninyo so that you will have a copy of your final na 1601 EQ na sinubmit. So, ito, i-click nyo yung submit. Ayan. So, are you sure you want to submit? I-okay ninyo. And then, ito, yung next ito is the EBR form terms of service agreement. Again, i-okay ninyo. And then, if successful, magpa-prompt naman yan na successfully you were able to submit your form. So, if may error, balik lang kayo na i-submit nyo ulit yung first page. Ayan. If ever nag-error doon, yung minsan kasi may mahina doon yung signal ng internet. So, i-submit nyo ulit. Ayan, i-okay nyo ulit. And then, i-okay nyo ulit yung terms of service agreement until such time na mag-prompt na successful submission na yung form ninyo. And then, you will receive an email din naman na tax return receipt confirmation. So, yung email na yon, i-save ninyo, i-print nyo as PDF so that may copy kayo ng proof of proof of filing. And then from there, once you receive na yung successfully na yung na submit na nyo ang inyong form, we can pay na online. So you can pay through MyEG and may other land bank yun, may mga sa website ng BIR. Ipopost ko lang dun sa description ko so that may option kayo, but yung ginagamit ko is MyEG and yung Maya din pwede nyo din gamitin. So may video din tayo niyan on how you can pay your government taxes using the MyEG and the Maya. So ipopost ko lang din dun sa description box so that ma-review nyo yung video and ma-guide kayo kung paano ba magbayad. So, next na tayo is, after nito, may last step pa tayo which is yung quarterly alpha list of payees naman na kailangan nyo i-submit sa e-submission naman through email. And kailangan nyo i-download yung alpha list data entry and validation. So, i-open na natin yung alpha list data entry. And then, after that, mag-i-validate natin and then i-email natin sa e-submission. So, ito, open nyo na yung inyong alpha list data entry. So, yung latest version ngayon is 7.4. So, ilalagay ko lang sa description box yung download link. Actually, sa website ng BIR mismo, you can download it. So, once ma-install nyo, again, this is for free ha. And then, yung dalawang application or software yung ma-install niya is the alpha list data entry. So, ito yung pag-entry natin. And then, after nito is i-open natin yung alpha list validation naman. So, let's start. So, dito tayo sa QAP form. And then we'll file for the 1601E. Ayan. So for the month of, again, July, August, and September. So mag-umpisa muna tayo sa July. So that is 7, 2025. Amended return, no. So number of sheets attached, 0. Any taxes withheld, yes. And then payees availing of tax relief, no. So ito for the quarter. So we are filing for the third quarter. So after that, ayan, so i-click nyo tong add update. Ayan, for the month of July 2025, tama naman, okay. So, ito, i-click nyo tong add. So ito, ilagay niyo yung tin ng inyong lesser. So for example, yung lesser natin kanina is si Sasuke, di ba? Siya yung nagpapaupa. So example, 00000 lang yung kanyang tin. And then, so may nakasave dito before kasi ginamit nating 00. So, ayan, palitan lang natin registered name. So if individual, ayan, so lagay nyo dito sa baba, Uchiha. Ayan, Sasuke. And then middle name, pwede nyo i-blank. And then the ATC. Again, this is WI 100. Piliin nyo. Since si Sasuke yung lesser natin is an individual. So, nasa baba, WI 100. Ito, rentals. Ayan. So, again, yung amount, di ba that was 10,000. So, lagay nyo dito sa baba, 10,000. Ilang zero. And then, kita nyo, apat na zero. So, after that, i-click nyo yung period. Ayan, so that magiging 10,000 siya. So, tax rate 5. So, amount tax withheld is 500. So, i-click yung save. Ayan, so tapos na tayo sa ating July. So, yung same lang yung procedure. Gawa natin yung August and September. So, same lang yung details na ilalagay natin. So, click yung exit. Ayan. And then, for the month of, ano naman tayo? August. Diba? So, 8. Yan. Again, 2025. Amended return, no. Taxes withheld, yes. No dito. And then, for the third quarter. And then, click nitong add update. Ayan. So, dito sa baba, click nyo yung add. And then, again, yung TIN number ni Sasuke. Ayan. So, nasave pa, nakasave dito kasi is Google Ads. So, palitan lang natin ulit. Again, basta yung registered name, if corporation or cooperative kayo nagre-rent. So, in our example, si Sasuke, ayan, last name niya is Uchiha, and then first name is Sasuke. Again, ATC, ayan, alam, kabisado na ninyo, WI 100. Hanapin natin, WI 100, ito. And then amount, again, 10,000 yon, 10,000, ayan, 5%, amount tax withheld, 500. Click yung save, and then exit. Yes. So, balik na tayo. For the September naman. September. Yan. 09/2025. Third quarter. Yan. Add update. Ayan. So, again, same lang yung procedure. Add. And then yung TIN number. Ayan. Palitan nyo lang. This is Uchiha Sasuke. Uchiha Sasuke. Ayan. And again, ATC, di ba? Ganun lang. Dali lang. WI 100. Ayan. And then amount, again, 10,000. Ayan, 5%, 500. So, click yung save and then exit. So, after nyo ma-input yung mga details ng months ng July, August, and September, yung mga creditable income taxes withheld, yung rental payments natin, mag-generate na tayo ngayon ng data file. So, to do that, ito, click nyo na itong for the quarter, third quarter, and then click nyo itong generate file or yung data file. Ayan, click nyo, and then click nyo save, and then click nyo save. Again, click nyo ulit save. So, yung tatlong buwan yung sinave natin, that is for the third quarter na. So, tatlong files yon that is for the July, August, and ito kita nyo dito, this is 8. So, this is the August. Ayan. So, successfully na-save na yung file. So, ayan. So, yung next step natin, successfully nakapag-generate na tayo ng data file. So, yung next step natin is kailangan natin siyang i-validate using the AlphaList validation. So, open nyo yung AlphaList validation na app or software. And then, i-validate natin isa-isa yung mga data file na na-generate natin using itong AlphaList data entry. So, ito, open yung AlphaList validation naman tayo. So, di ba, ganun talaga. Step by step tayo. Then select itong 1601 EQ. Ayan. And then, be sure lang tama yung tin of withholding agent nyo. Kayo yan. And then, ay browse nyo muna pala yung file. So, again, dito lang natin yung sinave kanina. So, pwede nyo i-arrange to, yung date modified. So, that ito yung latest na na-generate natin today. So, yung una natin i-validate is yung July muna. Kita nyo dito sa file. 07/2025. And ito yung 08/2025, 09/2025. So, July muna yung i-validate natin. Ayan. Click nyo OK. And then, usually dito nagkakamali. So again, this is for the month of July. Yung file natin na data file is July. And then, click natin validate file. And then, yan yung reports niya. Select nyo. And then, so ito yung lalabas. Ayan. So, no errors encountered. So, ibig sabihin, successful or okay yung file natin na data file. Hindi siya corrupted. So, wala siyang error. So, pwede natin yung i-email mamaya sa e-submission naman. So, ganun din yung procedure. And ayan, kita nyo yung for non-e-filers or e-submission, yung encrypted file yung ating i-attach sa email. So, yung iba hindi encrypted file yung ginagamit because if encrypted file, may mga instances kasi na nag-error yung sa e-submission. So, pwede nyo lang actually gamitin yung file mismo na vinalidate niyo or the encrypted file. So, subukan nyo lang kung mag-error ba sa inyo. So, may mga cases kasi nag-error if yung encrypted file yung ating isasubmit sa e-submission. So, in our example na lang today, is hindi yung encrypted file yung ating isasubmit. So, click nyo yung OK. Ayan. So, next naman is, ganun din yung procedure is the August naman. Ayan. August, piliin nyo. This one, 08/2025. And then month of August. Ayan, validate file. Select nyo. Ayan. So, no errors then. So, ibig sabihin, okay yung ating data file. Ayan. Encrypted file. Ayan. So, subukan natin. Pwede naman yung encrypted file yung ating email. So, just i-note nyo lang yung folder yan. BIR Alpha 74, nasa drive C. And yung folder is the encrypted file. So, ayan. Click nyo OK. Ayan. So, last na tayo. Last. So, September. Ayan. So, ito yung September. So, dapat malinaw yung mata nyo, no? Kasi maliit yung mga yung numbers maliliit. So, ito, click yung validate file. Select nyo. And then, hintayin nyo. No errors. Ayan. So, no errors yung ating July, August, and September na data file. So, ayos yun. So, again, yan. BIR Alpha 74 encrypted file. So, pwede yan yung i-email natin. Click nyo OK. Ayan. So, successfully, natapos na natin yung AlphaList data entry and validation. So, ibig sabihin, yung file na yun, pwede na nating i-email sa e-submission. So, yun, open nyo lang yung Gmail ninyo and yung registered nyo na email sa BIR, yun yung gamitin ninyo. So, eto, open natin yung ating Gmail. Ayan. So, once na-open nyo ang inyong Gmail, so ito lang, dito nyo i-email esubmission@bir.gov.ph. So, yung subject ninyo is the 1601 EQ, QAP, and then third quarter 2025. And then, lagay nyo yung TIN number ninyo, name of taxpayer, registered address, your email address, and your contact number. And then, dito na, i-attach na natin yung mga data file. So, hanapin nyo, again, remember kung saan nakalagay yun, BIR Alpha 74, and then encrypted file na folder. So, ito, click nyo yung attachment, attach files, I mean. So, ito, BIR Alpha 74, and then encrypted file. Ayan. So, nakalagay dito yung mga encrypted na file. So, ito yung tatlo. Kita ba ninyo? Ayan, that file or data file. So, tatlo tong i-email natin. So, this is for the July, August, and September. So, ito, click nyo yung open. Ayan. So, na-attach na ninyo. I-double check nyo lang ulit. July, August, and September. And then, after nyo malagay yung details nyo dito, and then, click nyo lang tong send. And after that, makakatanggap kayo ng acknowledgement na na-receive nila yung mga files. And dalawang email yung ma-receive ninyo. That is yung first email is the, auto-reply na they received your files. And the second email is the, e-submission validation report. So, dalawang files yung matatanggap ninyo. And that's it. Successfully, na-submit na ninyo ang yung QAP, ayan, or the quarterly alpha list of pays using yung alpha list data entry and validation na software ng BIR. And then, you just need to email it. And then, save nyo lang yung email ninyo, yung e-submission validation report for future files ninyo in case na if ever ma-audit kayo or if ever may mga open cases na lilitaw doon sa inyong RDO. So at least may proof of filing kayo, proof of filing, and then the proof of payment na din. Kailangan yung dalawa na yon so that you can support yung inyong filing. So again, I think mahaba-haba na yung ating video. So yun lang yung video for today. We just talked about yung 1601 EQ. Yung deadline again is October 31. And then that is for the quarter na July, August, and September. And then aside from 1601 EQ, kailangan yung i-file or kailangan yung mag-generate ng data file using naman the AlphaList data entry and validation. And kailangan yung email ito nga sa esubmission@bir.gov.ph. So again, yun na yung ating video. If may mga tanong kayo, just comment down below. Thank you again for watching and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and yung website natin, support our website www.pinoyaccountant.com, and if you would want to donate and gusto nyo makatulong sa ating pag-maintain ng website and our YouTube, you can go to www.pinoyaccountant.com and /donate. So again, thank you very much and I'll see you in our next videos.